I'll give you 3 guesses to where I'm going. Your first 2 don't count. And if you finally guess the thrift store, you may or may not be correct. You are. You're correct. So I am running to just one thrift store. I'm just gonna go to the one over in Biloxi. I'm just kind of having a down day, and it always makes me feel better. So I'm just gonna go and see what they have. I may or may not find anything, and that's okay. But the weather's just kind of gross today. It looks like it might rain, and I don't think we were supposed to get rain, but anyway, it looks kind of gross. But nonetheless, we're just gonna get out. I've already got my work done for the morning part of it. I'll finish the rest this afternoon. And yeah, so off to the thrift store I go, my happy place. Get some serotonin flowing, get the feeling better. Surely I'm not the only one that feels this way from time to time. Surely there's somebody out there who feels like me. And I forgot my watch. I change where I charge my watch, and so I don't like see it, and I forget it until I'm in the car, and then I realize I don't have my watch. But anyway, I'm gonna try to get some footage of the thrift store, and hopefully we'll have a little thrift haul. You just never know. That's the thing about thrifting, you just never ever know. But y'all, Hobby Lobby that's over here by the thrift store that I like to go to in Biloxi, they're actually closing that store, and they're moving to a store about 7 minutes from my house. And that may or may not be a good thing, because I do love their florals. They have beautiful florals, and they have some other things in there that I like to pick up from time to time. So it's going to be good at Christmas time, because you know I love buying all the Christmas stuff, florals and picks and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, yep, they're moving. So if you live in my area, they're going to be moving to the Promenade, right next door to Zaxby's, across from Ross. So right behind Michael's. So I'm going to have Michael's and Hobby Lobby right there. Dangerous. That's dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Anyway, that's what's going on. I thought I would get on here and say hello. And I'll catch up with y'all in just a little bit. Hopefully with some thrifting and a thrift haul. Okay, y'all, just got back from the thrift store, and I run in Hobby Lobby because I remembered I needed one thing. And you might know I walked out with 2 other things that I was not intentionally going in there for, but I love them and I'll share them with you. But first, I'm going to share this teeny tiny thrift haul and tell you my plans for it. So first off, I picked this up and I love it. It is like a candle holder, but my idea is I can use it as a candle holder, or I can take this black felt off, and it's wood, and I think I'm going to take it off, kind of, you know, stain that wood, and I can use it as a riser as well. I loved this. It's so heavy duty. It's like a silver. Let me take this off real quick. Oh yeah. See, I can take this black off, and that's what it looks like. I don't even have to do anything to it, honestly. And I could use it as a riser. I paid $2.99 for it. I don't know if y'all can see that. Anyway, I love this thing. I thought it was so pretty. It's like a tarnished silver, and for $2.99, I loved it, especially to use it as a riser. That's my plan. Buster's getting his water because he just had his you know what. The next item was a bagged item, and I went ahead and donated back one of the pieces in there because I didn't want it. But what I picked up the bag for was these 2 little wooden frames. They must be old too. Frame assembly instructions, bevel cut mat mounting board. Huh. That's the back of them. Don't that look old? Anyway, I love the color matte. It's perfect. And I got these to put 2 little prints in to put on my little gallery wall in my bedroom. It's coming along so nicely. I love it so much. But yeah, these must be really old. They look old. Cool. All right, and then the next one is a bagged item. Let me take it out. I don't know what my fascination is with bells, but I got another brass bell. I love it. $6.99, so I love it. So that is my thrift haul. Tiny but mighty. Hold on, let me let Buster out. Okay, sorry about that. Mom duty, right? Okay, so I went in Hobby Lobby looking for a little bird nest to go in my previous thrifted find, the like bird cage sconce lantern type thing. I don't know what it is, but I love it. And I've decided I'm probably not going to paint it black. I'm probably going to leave it the way it is, because where I have an idea for it, it'll be perfect the way it is. So I'm making some rub and buff and kind of rub on it to kind of make it look even a little more aged in spots, but we'll see. Anyway, I digress. I went to Hobby Lobby for this little bird nest. I don't like the way that they've changed it and they've got it like this. I mean, I can take the eggs out. I like the ones where it was just like the fern and some other darker greenery, but that's okay. I can do away with this, kind of leave this fern piece, take the eggs out, and have me that. It was $3.99 with 40% off, so I picked that up. And I'm thinking I'm even gonna add to it to make it a little bit larger in diameter with some Spanish moss and stuff. So that's what I went in there for. And then I picked up two other things. I'm gonna show y'all. The other thing I got was this. Y'all, I love this thing. It was a bit expensive and I would have never paid full price, but this is like that Real Touch. I love it. Now, I'm probably not gonna hang it, but I have an idea where I wanna set the pot and let the fern just kind of hang over. I looked to see if they had just this fern garland so I could kind of do my own thing, but they didn't have it. And the fern garland they had was, it was a real light color, and it just didn't look good. So anyway, this was $29.99 with 50% off, but it's really big, and I really love this Real Touch stuff. So I think it looks real too. Anyway, I picked that up. Have an idea for that. And then this item I had to get, and you'll see you'll know why when you see it, but I got this coffee mug. It says, "Behold the Lamb of God who takes away the sins of the world," John 1:29. And I bought it for this, and then as I was unwrapping it, I didn't realize it had this on the back of it. How cool is that? I love this little picture anyway. And it's Jesus playing in the wood shop with Joseph. And then it's got this beautiful scripture on it. But I love a good mug. And so I picked this up. And it was $9.99 with 40% off. So I love it. This is going to be my little Easter mug. I'll put it over there on my coffee pot, and I can have it like this, or I can have it like this. So speaking of this, let me tell y'all what I did this morning, y'all. So I was making my coffee in my little canister that sits beside my coffee maker that has my creamer and sugar in it. Well, my creamer was out. So I was standing there filling that up. I said, well, while I'm filling this up, I'm gonna go ahead and top off the sugar. So I grabbed a bag of sugar out of the fridge, because I keep my sugar in the refrigerator, and I went to pour it in, and when I did, it was flour. Thank goodness I did not have very much sugar in the bottom of that canister, because I just had to pour it all out because there was no way I could like separate it. Anyway, that's what kind of day I'm having. It's been a day of just, and I was like, I text James, I was like, so this what just happened. I texted out what happened. I was like, so how's your day going? He said, apparently a lot better than yours. Anyway, I hate when I do stupid stuff like that. But to be fair, and in my defense, the flour bag and the sugar bag, I get the Great Value brand from Walmart. They're in the same kind of bag. And I keep my flour and my sugar in the refrigerator. So anyway, that's your little laugh for today. So I think I already have some prints I want to put in these. So I think I'm going to go find them and do that and see how it looks. And then I'm gonna style my little plant, and I'll wash up my mug. Oh, you know what? I don't think this has glass in it. Does it? I don't know. Let's see. It doesn't matter. I mean, they were both $2.99, so what is that, $1.50 a piece? They're worth that. Yeah, they don't have the glass, but that's okay. It's not a problem for me. Not a problem at all. I'm just gonna hang them in there, so it'll be just fine. So let me see if I know I have one print, I just don't know if it'll fit. So let me go get them and see what I can do. Okay, so I actually had two prints. I have these two prints. And these were free prints. If you watch Canterbury Cottage, I was watching her video, the one where she just redid her kitchen. Like, I think the title of it is something about, she has her dream kitchen. I'll link that video down below in the description box. But in her description box, under that video, she has links for these free prints. And I've already printed out two, and I have them in my bedroom on my gallery wall, which I'll show y'all those. And then this is two more that I printed out at the same time that I didn't use. But how cool is this gonna be? I'm gonna use this, and I'm just gonna like cut out right here. But another great option to be, you would have, say if you had two small frames like this with the small openings. I have used different parts of a photo to put in frames before. So like I could do this part, and then if you wanted to, you could do like this part, or maybe like this part, you know, and just have a couple pictures. But I'm just gonna pick out what part I want of these pictures, and I'm gonna get them framed. So, oh, I'm gonna have to get something to get this, bend this up. So let me do that, and I'll show you what it looks like when I get them done. So let me get busy with this, and I'll be back in just a minute. All right, y'all, look at these cute little prints. And they were free. I literally just got them off of her video, and had them printed out at Walmart, and they're like literally pennies. So I love that. Now I gotta figure out how to hang it up, how I'm gonna hang them up, or where I'm gonna hang them up. I know how, but where. So let me get these put up, and then I'll take the camera down, and I will show you on my gallery wall and the other two prints I got from under that video as well. So let me go do that real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, I ended up using this little piece over here to lift up the chicken, and that little rope is actually what come off of that little hanging basket. I just kind of put it around that. And I like that this blends in so well with this. You're not really drawn to that, but it did raise the little chicken up. I like that so much better. So I put that there, and now onto the bedroom. Okay, so in our bedroom, behind the door is where my gallery wall is. And I've kind of been playing around with it. I've never done a gallery wall, and I really don't know what I'm doing, but this is what I've got so far. And I'm going to show you this print. This is that thrifted frame I bought that had the owl in it. That print, this print with the sheep, and these two prints are the ones I got off of Sherry's channel that were free. And then everything else was thrifted. Well, that was all thrifted. Well, this frame was given to me by my mother, and this little frame was given to me by my mother. But that is a piece of scrap fabric out of those wallpaper sample books that I put in there, and I love that. But everything else literally was thrifted. All the frames, with the exception of those two frames. But this is my little gallery wall. I love it, and I think I'm done with it. I'm not gonna add any more to it, but I love the way that it looks. I love that I have the sheep and the cows, because I do have a cow print in here. Goat, I mean, this is like, I guess the barnyard animals are in my bedroom. But anyway, this is how my gallery wall is looking. I'm very happy with it. And yeah, so there's my sheep there. I have sheep there, and then I have a cow print over there. So we got a little bit of all the animals. Now for the fern that I bought, the hanging fern, I put it up here on top of my armoire up there. I had that little basket up there, and I just kind of stuck it in it on its side so it can kind of drape down and come over here, and I love the way that looks. So that's why I bought that fern, because I really like the way that looks and ties all that in together. This is just a hodgepodge of all kinds of stuff up there, but I love it. And yeah, I like the way it looks. So there you go. That's what I've done with all of my goodies that I have thrifted and what I purchased at Hobby Lobby. So yeah, that's it. So that's gonna do it for now. I don't know if anything else is gonna happen, but that little brass, let me show y'all. Y'all don't judge me for my bathroom, hold on. Here's where I put that little brass pot that I thrifted, right there. And I'm really thinking about taking this. This is another one of those Real Touch. I'm really thinking about taking this out of this pot. I just rub and buff this pot and just put the whole thing in here. I'm thinking about doing that, but I don't know. Let me turn my little thing on. But yeah, my bathroom is a mess. This is everyday life right here. This isn't staged to be pretty for, you know, video. This is real life right here. You're getting a good glimpse of. Yeah, that's it for now. We still love our Fanzolier, y'all. I'm telling you, that sucker. I turn it on 3 during the day because it just blows so hard, which, I mean, I love that. At night, it's perfect. But I just turn it down during the day. But we still love our Fanzolier. Highly, highly recommend it. I actually want one for in the living room because it blows that good. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, that is going to do it for me today. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I know this is kind of short, but I really don't have anything else going on for the rest of the day. It's going to be, I have a couple dishes in the sink. I've got my dinner, my hamburger meat laid out. I'm making Spanish rice with hamburger meat. And I mix all that together. I brown my hamburger meat, make my Spanish rice, like the directions, except I use mild Rotel now instead of just regular diced tomatoes. So good. Add a little bit of Fiesta blend cheese after it gets cooked. And then I pour my hamburger meat in there after I've drained it. And add a little sour cream to it. And that is so good. So that's what's for dinner tonight. And then now I'm just going to be doing a bunch of editing and YouTube stuff. So it's not going to be very fun to watch. But I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. I always have fun when y'all with me. Sorry I cannot thrift in the stores, but I'm telling you, the thrift store was like jam-packed. Like, I was going down one aisle. I was going down one direction. This lady and whoever she was with was coming up the other direction, but they stopped their buggy and then they were walking over across the aisle in front of me and blocking me. And then when I got past them, a lady had pulled her cart like this way, and I was trying to go this way and block me in. And everywhere I went, there was just people everywhere, and there was just no way that I could really film in there. So I'm sorry about that, but hopefully you enjoyed my little thrift haul. And yeah, so I will catch you in the next one. Bye, y'all.